right, hello everybody. Welcome. Natalie here. Not sure if I'm live yet. Okay, I think I'm live. Okay. Hello everyone. Welcome to those joining live for this Mother's Day healing event and transmission. I'm gonna wait for some people to hop on. I'm gonna see where this shows up. And welcome. I'm just gonna check on my phone to make sure that this is getting shared. It's always kind of weird when you set stuff up in events of where the video actually shows up. So, trying to see how to share where I am. Bear with me. Just wondering if I should. Here we go. Okay. No, I don't want to share it to individual people. I just want to share it to my page. I might have to do this just publicly on my page. It's not letting me share publicly, only sending as messenger, which is not what I want to do. Sorry guys. Hang with me, whoever's here. All right, so there's 3 people here, so hopefully people are gonna find. I'm just gonna hang out here until more people join, because it looks like maybe 7 or 8 are wanting to join. 9. 4 interested, 9 going. So I'm just gonna wait for more people to hop on to find where I'm at. It's just really weird how these group things these Facebook Lives are done now on Facebook, and I am not a tech wizard by any means. So I'm just gonna wait for more people to hop on. Hello, whoever's here. If you want to say hi, hi Sherry. So whoever's here, just pop in and say hi in the comments, and I'm just gonna hang out and ground and center and take some deep breaths and relax and wait for had been 9 people reply yes, so I'm just gonna wait for them to hop on and to find us. I want to make sure that they can find us, because it's tricky. They don't make Awesome. I'm wearing this cute, I was gonna wear this really pretty, feminine, flowy, silky blouse today. And then I thought, oh no, I've got this cute t-shirt I bought in Texas on Mother's Day. And it says, peace, love, mom. And then at the bottom it says inspired. And it's got like the lotus and a heart, which is kind of like the lotus. Now I understand it's related to Quan Yin's energy. Hey, Helen. Thank you, Sherry. Thank you. Yeah, I like sitting in my dining room because I've got lots of natural light. So, and I've got my picture of right there, Sophia behind me, and then Mary and Yeshua, and then the picture next to that is my Egyptian high priestess painting, which is kind of a cool. You can't really see it. The light washes it out. But hello, whoever's here. Whoever's here, say hi, so I can connect my heart to you. I am just going with the wind again, like Friday. So I had this idea for this about 2.5 hours ago when I was in the shower. And I thought, what the heck, it's Mother's Day. Unfortunately, with the rules, I can't go visit my mom in the nursing home. So I feel, that healing is there's always somebody out there who might need it. And there's always somebody out there who might be alone or feeling different energies, or needing some type of energy, healing energy today. And I shared a post earlier, and it's just really about the mother energy. Lynn, Cat, Neil, and Amberly Rose. Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I mean, there's always healing energies needed on so many levels, right? Whether it's nurturing our inner child and being a mother to ourselves, being a mother to an animal, being mother to a child, being mother to anybody, really. And it's really important for us just to love and embrace and nurture ourselves, and be our own mother. And in my healing work, you know, especially when I'm doing the intensive programs with people, you know, healing the mother wound is one of the common wounds of, I didn't get loved or nurtured or held enough by my mother. She didn't love me the way I needed it. And some of us, a lot of us, are star seeds. I'm a star seed. Hi, Leva. Welcome. Happy Mother's Day, everyone. A lot of us here are star seeds. And we know a different level of love and compassion and nurturing and support. And that's all we know. And so thank you for gifting us. You're very welcome. This is my gift to everybody. And so when our mothers have been unable to give us the love that we knew and expect and that our soul knows, or celebrate things for us, or lift us up in the way we needed, or encourage us to be authentic and speak our truth, and to feel like we could just fly. You're a star seed and you had a very abusive mother and home life. Yeah. A lot of us have had challenges in one way or another, on various levels of the spectrum, and that. So yeah. But that, that starseed energy is tough because we just know a different energy of unconditional love. We don't know judgment. We don't know, you know, being so programmed into a limited box, right? We just know how to be free. I'm getting off topic, but they're like, get back on topic. Oh, Mary Magdalene's showing me. Do you want me to do? No. Okay, never mind. Oh, my crystals. The crystals that I have for Mary Magdalene and Yeshua. Maybe they want you to tune into these crystals. I sometimes assign crystals to different people, and this one's a shape of a heart. Literally, it looks like a heart, and this is red jasper, and I have that crystal that's associated with Yeshua, and this one I don't even know what kind of crystal it is, but I have that one for Mary Magdalene. Anyway, tune into the energy of these, Mary Magdalene and Yeshua, mother, father energy. Tune into these. They're having me hold them up. So just receive the energy of these crystals. These crystals, some reason, want to be shared. So, yeah, so really this is just about loving and nurturing ourselves, being our own mother to ourselves, first and foremost. And I'll never forget, I had, you know, energy healing by my Reiki teacher 3 years ago. And Gaia came through and said, you know, if you ever feel like you don't have the love and nurturing that you need, you know, from your own mother, because at the time my mother was the beginning stages or middle stages of her disease and just couldn't, you know, wasn't able to you know, be a mother anymore to us. But we still always feel like we need that mother, right? We're never too old to feel like we need to be held by the mother. And I think that's why these energies are coming through of Mother Mary, Sophia, Mary Magdalene, Lady Nada, Gaia, Lakshmi, to really just bring in the mother love and to help you guys feel loved and supported and nurtured, no matter what. Do you want me to pull I wasn't planning on doing any cards, but I have a few cards sitting out. You want me to pull a card from this deck? Okay, they want me to pull a card for you guys. Sorry for the delay. This is Woman's Body, Woman Wisdom by Dr. Christine Northrup. It's an absolutely gorgeous Divine Feminine deck. Let me just see. Maybe they have a message in this deck then for us. Maybe. So maybe there's a feminine healing, a healing message or theme for today. So I just welcome all of you guys to be here, and just really we're just going to embrace first and foremost our inner feminine, our inner mother energy. and just loving and nurturing ourselves and showing up for ourselves. So we got nurturance and self-care, imagine, allow, self-expression, prepare. I love these cards. They're so beautiful. One more card, please. So it's really loving and showing up for yourself, embracing everything, you know, thinking of your own mother and whatever that relationship is, you know, or was, and just bring peace to it. Wanting me to show this card. You want me to show this card? Okay, so I'm going to show this card. Fertility and creativity. Complete and move on. So I think this has to do with perhaps letting go of the past, letting go of wounds or trauma, letting go of maybe a different part of your life. You know, maybe it's making peace and having acceptance with your past, with whatever your current situation is, with perhaps not having children. I wanted children so bad, and I was married but never had children, and that was a big one for me, and I had to really embrace it. And I collected all kinds of baby things thinking I was going to have a baby, and I finally gave them all a huge box of stuff to a coworker that had a baby, but she was from Taiwan and didn't have any family to give her hand-me-down, so I gave her this giant box of stuff that I collected for years and years and years, and never had a baby. So I think, you know, but this is about our phases, right? For some it might be menopause. For some it might mean making peace with whatever relationship you had with your mother, you know, good or bad. And just making peace with yourself, with your body, with your cycle, and where you are for life. So there's a message for somebody here for this card. Nurturance and self-care, imagine, allow. This is the number one. This card is like endings, right? So this is kind of a shift from one cycle, and then this is the next, and then self-expression is prepare. And so this is like, you know, what direction are you going to go, and where do you want to go? Self-care, what are you going to do for yourself, and what do you do for yourself for self-care and self-love? And then self-expression, prepare. And she's got a violin, so to me that's always about, you know, your voice. What do you want to say? What do you have to say? What are you holding within yourself that needs to be shared? What wisdom do you hold that needs to be shared? What love needs to be shared? You know, what do you need to share with others? What do you need to speak up? You know, opening that throat chakra. The throat chakra is a big divine feminine wound, right? So every time that we honor ourselves with speaking our truth authentically, that opens our throat chakra more and more and more. And it's really important. And that's something I've had to work on too. So every time I show up and I do a live video, or I write something very personal from the heart and authentic and honest on Facebook, that opens my throat chakra. Sharing our story, speaking truth, you know, with love, honesty, integrity about our path, our wisdom, any of that is very nurturing to the throat chakra, and it opens it. Anytime we hold truth in, or we don't speak truth about ourselves, or if we don't speak love about ourselves, if we say negative things, that closes our throat chakra up. So it's really important to also speak self-loving affirmations about yourself, and just embrace yourself with love and compassion, and just say, I love myself more. Affirmations, as you guys know, are really, really powerful. So that was just a short message for everybody, and then we'll get into some healing. So I don't have you here for an hour and a half like I did on Friday. If you haven't seen my live from Friday, I encourage you to check it out. It was a really powerful healing transmission. So in this, I'm just going to go with the flow and bring in some healing energy. I know Lady Nada and Mother Mary, Lakshmi, Quan Yin, Sophia energies have been coming in. Isis. And if you guys aren't familiar, like the Isis energy, when I work with her, she's a very strong, firm, you know, mother. When I feel her step in, and it's like, oh, she's like the mother that's stepping in to sort of take over if I'm feeling overwhelmed and I don't want to be an adult today. I just, you guys have those days where, darn, do I have to go clean? Do I have to like go, do laundry and do all these things? I just kind of want to nurture my inner child and just kind of hang out today. You just want to be love, and I'll feel Isis energy. Okay, come on, I'm going to take care. And she just steps in and it's almost like she comes through me and does the dishes and does the cleaning. But she's this firm, take you by the hand, and this is where we're going and this is what we're doing. The Mother Mary energy, if you've ever connected with her, she's so soft and compassionate, and she just encloaks you in that blanket of blue, soft blue love, and she'll rock you. Like if you ever sit, if you're crying or anything, and you start rocking, that's Mother Mary energy. The Mary Magdalene energy is very sexual and sensual energy, very creative. She loves to dance. Like it's a very much helps you to get in touch with your inner femininity, healing the yoni, tantra, sacred sexuality, embracing your sexuality, and to release shame. So that's a big thing to work with Mary. Quan Yin is all about compassion. So if you've had trauma, if you're struggling to have forgiveness for yourself or another or a situation, if you're struggling to understand somebody, and you feel resentment coming up, or hatred or anger or anything really, negative, and it's like, gosh, I don't understand this, or world events, we can bring in Quan Yin energy and just, pray to her and say, can you please help me to have more compassion for whatever this is going on in my life. And of course, Gaia just helps us to overall nurturing groundedness, connection to the earth, and to just honor, all of creation, right? Because the mother is creation. And of course, Sophia is the mother of all mothers and Mother God. So she's the umbrella over all of these beautiful goddesses. And Lakshmi said, she was like, don't forget about me today. I said, okay. So Lakshmi came in and she's like, no, I'm bringing the energy of abundance. So just to help you guys have more abundance, release blocks towards abundance, because, one of the key codes to sacred feminine empowerment is really about freedom and independence. Well, we can't have that unless we have our own abundance, right? So, but she helps with abundance in your life. So if you need help, with abundance, definitely call on Lakshmi and she'll help you. Okay. So that's kind of my little intro. Let me have some tea, and I'm just going to center and we can get started on a little meditation and healing. Sekhmet. She's having me look at my Sekhmet card. Okay. Do you want to talk about that? No. The red lady. Mary Magdalene. Okay. Mary Magdalene. She's having me look at these cards. Something about Mary Magdalene. Maybe Mary Magdalene has an energy or message for us. I'll have to tune into that. So just take some deep breaths. And we're just going to start with centering ourselves. We're going to center ourselves into our heart. Taking nice, deep, relaxing breaths in. Breathing in lots of light. And just feeling your heart chakra expand. And just closing your eyes and allowing the energies to come in. Having me shuffle this deck, feminine deck, for another message, apparently. So, the shadow. Okay, they had me draw the Lillth card, the first woman, the voice of my body and soul. I choose to live life that I desire to live. Here's one more card message, guys. Lillth represents the darker side of us and our shadow. So that's the message. They want, this is for the divine feminine to embracing her shadow or darker side. And I think so often we have expectations of ourselves of how to be, that we have to be this perfect mother, that we have to be a certain way, that we have to always be there, always be perfect, always show up, always be the healer, the caregiver, you know, the cook, the cleaner, the whatever it is, or for yourself, your family, or whoever, that we have to be a certain way. And this is asking us to let go of expectations, asking us to let go of shame related to sexuality, you know, let go of shame or judgment of any, you know, inner darker or shadow energy that you hold, and just to bring more light, compassion, and love and forgiveness to your shadow and your darker side. And the feminine is a mysterious darker energy. The moon is feminine, right? You know, it's the darker energy. It's mysterious. The womb is inside the body. It doesn't have light, unlike the masculine energy that's external. We're very mysterious and internal. So, you know, the feminine energy is that darker, mysterious, you know, sort of nocturnal, you know, energy. And so Lilith energy is really asking us to embrace both sides. Because if you remember, you know, in the Bible, the Adam and Eve and story, Eve came in, was a second woman. You know, Adam wanted to dominate Lilith, and she said, no, you're not going to dominate me. I'm out of here. And she left. And Eve came in and she submitted. And so really, I know one of the big messages that's coming out right now is that they're asking us to find balance between that soft, receptive, feminine, nurturing, pure, more submitting, you know, energy, cooperative energy that Eve brings in, with the strength, you know, of the Lilith, of saying, no, this isn't right for me, and being strong enough to say, I'm going to leave this situation. You're not going to dominate me. I'm not going to submit to your control. Whatever it is that you have to speak up with, that's the Lilith energy, because she was brave and confident in not worrying or fearing of what she left, right? She didn't have any fear, so she just said, nope, I'm out of here. I'm going to do my own thing. You know, so the Adam, or not the Adam, the Lilith and Eve are two extremes of the polarity. So now what we're doing is, with the sacred feminine in the collective, is we're really having to merge these two aspects of ourselves, of that shadow and that purity, you know, the shadow aspect of Lilith and the purity of the Eve energy. And it's really to know that you're both, that you can be sexual, shadowy, erotic, whatever that you know, whatever your shadow, you can be that. And you can also, you know, express anger in healthy ways. You can express your truth. You can say no to something. You can set healthy boundaries, as much as being the soft, feminine nurturer, caregiver. You know, you know, the compassion. So it's balance. It's not about just being submissive and nurturing. It's, you know, being a mother to yourself is also when to say no, when to step away, when to back away, when to leave, when to stand up and have authority, when to stand up and speak your inner truth, when to stand up and just be really authentic and true to yourself. Like, if this isn't right for me, honor yourself. They're saying honor yourself. Honor what you need that's right for you, without, you know, rules or expectations, you know, or they're saying burdens, okay, burdens of rules of society, of culture, of anybody. You know, it's really about standing in your truth and in your own power. And that's what that Lilith energy is. So I love that she had me draw this card. No wonder my head kept looking at and this is the Divine Feminine Oracle, which is, I love it. It's by Megan Watterson, which, if you want a good Divine Feminine book, I learned about this oracle from the book that she wrote, which is Mary Magdalene Revealed, and it's an amazing book because it's really goes into a lot of about the Divine Feminine and why it's so missing from the Bible. But that's another transmission. That's a whole nother video. discussion. But so just Lilith is here just saying to please embrace all of you and love all of you, you know, whether it's your darkness, whether it's your sexuality, whether it's your need to set boundaries, whether it's you have to say no to something or step away or leave something. This is coming through really strong for somebody. So whether it's somebody on the live or that watches replay, this is coming through really strong. Just like that other card that said the ending of a cycle. So yeah, so just honoring that. And there's another message in here, okay? Is there another message in here? No. Okay. I'll read the affirmation on it. It says, I am the voice of my body and soul. I choose the life that I desire to live. I choose the life that I desire to live. So remember, she left this situation because it didn't suit her. And she said, I'm not going to submit to your demands and be less than you. I'm an equal to you. So recognize that within yourself, that you live life on your terms. That's the message. Live life on your terms. That's coming from Sophia. Thank you, Sophia. I choose the life that I desire. So that's about being authentic to yourself. So honor yourself, please, is what they're saying. Equally, they're also saying to honor the other woman, the mothers, your own mother, your daughters, your sisters, everybody that you know for their choices. We don't often know or understand why certain people make the choices that they do or say the things that they say. Hi, Deb. Welcome. We don't know why. And sometimes it's not up to us to know, ever. Sometimes we'll know later. So if you have something in your life that you didn't understand, maybe it's your own children, maybe it's your own mother, maybe it's a sister or a friend, it doesn't matter. If you have something in your life that you don't understand, their choices, honor that, honor them, and just let it be. We have to understand that we're all free and sovereign beings, and that we all are here for our own individual path, and we're all here for our own individual purpose and mission. And number one, that's to be here to experience life, experience love, experience partnership, to heal and to grow on a soul level. And that's ultimately why we're here. So that being said, we can look at the other women in our lives, you know, at any feminine wounds that we hold, whatever type of wounds that they are, and we can say, I don't know why you did what you did or said what you said, but I'm going to honor that's just where you are. Maybe you've got your wounding or your own story or your own purpose for why you did that. You know, you could look at Lilith and have a lot of judgment and anger, or you could have a lot of respect for saying, you go girl, for doing what you needed to do. Right? So we can look at it from different perspectives of why things happen the way they happen in our life. And just honor and forgive. So that's what they're saying. Just really honor and forgive that, and of yourself. Okay. Are we ready to do healing? No? Now what? All right. I'm sorry, guys. I'm just going with the flow. I thought it was going to be sitting here doing a healing meditation, and they're having me pull cards for whatever reason, and it is what it is. I'm learning to go with the flow of my guides and my aspects and Sophia. So, more cards. Apparently, messages are needing to be shared. So this is my Moonology deck. Speaking of the moon, which is also very feminine deck. Okay, what message do you have for the people here today? I'm just going with the flow of what they bring. Okay. Surrender to the divine, full moon. and a new start. All right, new starts, new beginnings, new moon. It's just about the new moon. So it's just talking about new beginning and a new start. And be bold and make the first move. And the energy is gaining momentum. So if anybody out there has something that's going on in their life, know that new beginnings are coming and energy is going to be gaining momentum. We can also be bold, which is what Lilith did. She was very bold. Isis is very bold energy. So this is really about being bold and standing in your power and your truth. And, change is coming to the earth. And I think that, in general, the pink energy in this card is really pretty. But in general, the divine feminine is gaining momentum of healing and growing and becoming, is what I'm getting. So yeah. The divine feminine is really coming into her power. The divine feminine is really stepping up to the plate and speaking her truth and becoming the leader. So don't be afraid, like Lilith wasn't afraid, to step into your power, to speak your truth, to make changes, to honor yourself, honor where you need to go. Honor where you need to go is big. So this is about a new start. So who out there needs to have a new start in their life, to make a change in your life, to go in a new direction, right? And then just allow the energy to build. Don't suppress whatever that truth is in you, like that other card earlier with the violin. It's really about speaking your truth and honoring yourself and your authenticity and speaking that. And what is it that you have to share? What is it that you have to share? So again, somebody needs these messages. Otherwise, I wasn't planning on this. So thank you for honoring and being patient. Are we complete now? Okay. Sophia's driving, not me. All right. Can we get started on the healing, Sophia? Yes. Okay, thank you. Michael says yes. All right, so now we'll start the healing. Thank you for receiving those messages and for being patient. And we'll just settle in again and center into our hearts and take some nice deep breaths. And you can place your left hand on your heart and your right hand on your belly. And just breathe in nice and easy deep breaths. Feeling your belly rise up and soften. Breathing in deep into your heart center. And as you breathe in lots of love for yourself and compassion. And as you breathe out any tightness or resistance to receiving love. Often we have our hearts closed. We're only partially open and not fully receiving love. We ask you today to please open your hearts, to go deeper into your heart for your healing, to go deeper into your heart to discover your truth, your voice, your wounds, to not be afraid to go into your heart deeper, to not be afraid to feel deeper and feel more, to open up to receive love deeper, to recognize the form of love in many, many ways. How love is shared with us through divine, through the mother, through the earth, through the goddesses, the angels, through our own friends and family, and just embrace love in your heart, and just in your mind say, yes, I open to receive. And just let any thoughts that you have come up be observed and to drift away. You have messages coming in. I feel some of you are going to be receiving messages. So just be open to receiving and opening your crown. And we'll just open the crown and bring in more light. And bringing in source light with help of Mother Sophia. Inkuntiashtia kutia antia akata oetaya stantaya. Erkuntia stiantia aya kutia aya. Erkuntia aya kantiata aya stantaya. Erku stiantia kata aya kutia a. Ekustia antia a. I'm feeling Lady Nada here coming in too to transmit a message for healing. Erkunti stiantia kantia aya tantiata. Erkuntiatia aya. Quan Yin. And just receive and feel the presence of the divine feminine goddesses coming in. You may have one or more with you. And we welcome Lady Nada, Lakshmi, Quan Yin, Mother Mary, Aphrodite, beautiful, Lady Venus, Lillth, Mary Magdalene, Sophia, and we just welcome them into our circle and bring them in. And just feel yourself surrounded and supported by their energy. Be open to receive messages or codes, even activations possibly for some. Inkuntiasti antiata kuntiastanda aya. Kutiastanda aya antia aya. Inkuntiasti antia kata aya kutia aya. Kuntia stiantia aya kutia aya tiantia aya tiata. Ukutia stiantia irkuntia tiata ura antia ikustiantia irkantiata irkuntiata Kushtiantia akata Kutia Kurtia Kushtia Kuristia Irkuntia Just receive the healing energy, the light codes and the transmission. Knowing whatever healing that you're needing at this time will be transmitted to you. Just feeling Mary Magdalene's energy really strong at the moment, transmitting you healing codes. How beautiful. Irkutiasht antia a. Kintiasht antia a. Kist antia a. Kist antia a. Antia a tiata a. Ushti antia a. Feeling Sophia's energy coming in big and strong now. So open up to receive Sophia's love and healing energies. And any codes or messages that come into you from Mother Sophia. She's here to help heal the collective divine feminine and activate those who are meant to anchor in divine feminine codes into Gaia, so we can help create a shift in the whole collective and planet. And know that as you heal and as you show up, as you release, as you embrace, as you anchor more love, as you anchor more forgiveness and compassion, more authenticity and truth, more empowerment of your inner sacred feminine flame. As you do this and are true to yourself and anchor this energy and codes into the grid and the earth, you set a precedence and create a domino effect for women all over the world to do the same. Know that your healing is beyond words, beyond powerful. Your healing helps so many more than you could ever imagine, because this energy transmission is shared all over the world, and it helps other women to feel their own sacredness, have more compassion, their own forgiveness, their own truth, to find their inner voice, to find their own direction and path. And every time you speak up and show your truth, every time you heal, every time you move in the right direction that's authentic to your soul and your heart, You open up space and open doors for women all over the world to do the same. How powerful is that? Honor yourself. See the impact you have on women all around you in your life. You can be a lighthouse for them. And hold space for women to heal. The more we honor one another and respect one another and lift one another up and just honor, they're just really saying to honor all the divine feminine, one another, really to honor one another with compassion, without judgment, and recognizing we're all in this journey together, yet have our own unique paths, and to honor one another's uniqueness, sovereignty and truth, experience and growth. I feel women can really heal so much faster when we come together in circles, when we come together in groups, and we just celebrate one another, love one another, help one another grow and be lifted, help one another to succeed. Remember the impact that you have on everybody around you. Know the power of your love. Know the power of your truth. Know the power of your heart. Know the power of your healing. Know the power of the healing that you do and how that heals all of your ancestral patterns, your ancestral wounds. We can honor our grandmothers and bringing in the grandmother energy and honor the wisdom. We can ask them for guidance to help us see a different perspective, to grow and understand things that we just have struggled with or we're maybe afraid to see. We just embrace the grandmother energy of wisdom and experience. And giving honor and respect to that stage in life. Having compassion for yourself if you're postmenopausal or menopausal. Having compassion for yourself at all stages of life. No matter what stage you're at right now, just love yourself more. Every stage is unique and sacred. Every stage is sacred. Every stage is sacred. Every stage is sacred. You are sacred and perfect and whole in this very moment, in the here and now, right now. Know your worthiness on this planet, that you're here to contribute and share your authentic beauty, wisdom, with grace and ease. You're here to share your gifts and your heart and your love. You're here to be and experience love, to receive love. Kuntiashtiantia aya antaya ayashtantaya. I'm feeling the energy of Gaia transmitting through. I just feel strength and support in her energy. She's helping us to ascend. She helps us to clear and transmute our energies and to ground. She's saying to honor yourself. So another message coming through is about creativity and honoring your creativity. We can help embrace our feminine nature by more creative activities in our life through art and music, dancing. So just embrace that feminine energy within you. Bringing in more sensuality, allowing yourself to feel more sensual energy. Allowing any wounds related to sexuality to be healed. Allowing any blocks to sexual expression to be released. Just opening up the energies more. I feel Yeshua's energy here, assisting and healing. And he honors the sacred feminine, the mother, as he's paying honor to the mother energy. feeling the energy of Isis coming in. Now, transmitting. Divine feminine codes are being shared and healed. Mother Mary's energy transmission coming through now. So just receive her soft, beautiful blue light. Like a cloak of soft blue around you. And just honoring the Sacred Mother. Allowing her to be your guide, your mentor, your teacher, your tutor, your mother. Irakuntiatia aya ata a. Irakuntiast antia a. Irakintia a. Irakintia a. Ist antia a. Ikastia aya. Irakuntia aya a. I feel Sekhmet energy coming through now. It's interesting. Sekhmet, of course, is an Egyptian deity, tiger, lion-like, tiger, lion-like. She asks you to honor your emotions, sacred anger, your feminine anger, to express from the heart. Sometimes we hold on to anger for a long time, for lifetimes, because we've been so suppressed. So hold space for yourself and ask the Sekhmet and your goddesses and your guides to help safely express any suppressed anger that you have. Make sure you're not directing it inappropriately to other people. Often when there is anger, it's related to fear. Anger is an expression of fear. It's also a sign of unhealed wound. Honor your anger and your emotions. Allow the energy to move through. Also ask yourself what the wound is underneath that anger. Or if somebody else is angry towards you, same thing. Ask what is underneath that anger or the trigger, and honor the situation, and just bring in more forgiveness, compassion, love, and healing energy to yourself and others. To release any resentment or anger that you might be holding on, and just to let things go. Not hold on to things. To bring in forgiveness. Sometimes sacred anger does need to be expressed in whatever area of life that is. If we suppress anger, that creates blocks, especially in the throat, even in the heart. Express your truth and your heart authentically, from a place of love and compassion. We can either express anger as rage from the root chakra, from the ego, or we can breathe deeply and center to our heart and express with love. Honor your anger, honor what's been suppressed, what needs to come up, honor what needs to be expressed, honor your emotions, honor yourself. And if somebody else is needing to express, hold space. See it as energy that needs to be moved. We bring in the violet flame energy to transmute any emotions of anger, resentment, wounding, just to bring in that violet flame energy to help transmute away any anger. They're asking you to tap into any emotions you might feel you're still holding on to, anything that hasn't been said. Something that has been suppressed, that makes you angry or triggered. They're asking you to find what that is. Look at what is underneath that wound. Go deeper into it. Trace it back. What energies or emotions does it bring up? Can you bring light into it? Can you bring love into it? Can you bring compassion into it? And forgiveness? And just release any anger or resentment that you hold on to, whether it's suppression of, from men. If you've ever felt discriminated for being a woman or being a mother, or felt judged, express that in a healthy way by speaking your truth, by walking in your truth, by standing tall and strong, and not allowing anybody else's actions, beliefs, or words to limit you, that you are free and sovereign being and you are limitless. You are limitless and you are powerful. You are holy. You are creator. You are the creator of your own life and your own path. Walk to the rhythm of your own heart and drum. Be one with your soul. Move where your soul guides you to. Live unapologetically in an authentic manner. And stop suppressing your truth. Your gifts, your heart, your feelings and your thoughts and ideas. Helping align the sacred feminine pathways. Perhaps for your mission, your purpose, your life. some sort of structure in Gaia that inhibits freedom. I'm trying to tap into what it is. Something. Governance. Helping to break down governance and rules and laws that are disproportionate or unequal or imbalanced for masculine and feminine rules and laws and energies. That's what it feels like. Especially in countries where the women still do not have equal rights to men. Some collective healing. Gaia. Clearing codes all over the earth. Clearing distortions of the sacred feminine. Clearing the patriarchal rules. Limit feminine freedom and abundance, they're saying, and abundance. So clearing blocks for abundance now, whether it's a system built into the collective in the grid or, no, yes, in the grid, okay. So we're clearing blocks of abundance for the whole collective now, actually, and in the grid. So we're doing a system-wide sweep for all the sacred feminine of the planet to help clear all blocks for abundance. Clearing distortions. For the men, the masculine, so they can release their programming. Just clearing lots of beliefs and programming in the masculine now, which of course helps align the feminine to the masculine and aligning. They're saying aligning. Wow. Oh. Feel the archangels helping me. Oh boy, digging deep into timelines and history, clearing out, oh my gosh, thousands of years of patriarchal beliefs programming. We're going back, way back. We're digging out patriarchal beliefs. Going back thousands of years that impact our cellular DNA, our etheric cellular DNA and memory and programming that we carry. So system-wide sweep helps you individually to no longer carry limited beliefs, blocks, or resistance or fear of stepping into your power, of being authentic and true to yourself, of your path, of your mission, of what you have to say, of who you are, of your power that you hold, and not be afraid of the power that you hold. Not be afraid of the power that you hold. Not be afraid of the power that you hold. Stepping into your power deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper and deeper. Into your authentic self. Authenticity is key for your healing. There's a lot of clearing. Removing a lot of debris, cellular and etheric debris that you hold onto in your own DNA structures that I'm clearing now. So now I'm clearing your own DNA structures of the cellular programming and beliefs from lifetimes of feminine wounding and suppression. Know that in the here and now, you are free and sovereign. The judgments and persecution of the lifetimes past is not going to happen again. It's not going to happen again, and you are safe. Know that you are so safe to move forward on your path in a new cycle of life. Deeper, going deeper into the wounds, clearing up more blocks. Opening up pathways for you, for the Divine Feminine. Pathways of freedom, pathway to freedom. Clearing the way for freedom, 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 freedom. Clearing the path for ascension. For you. Holy moly. Almost done. Just cleaning up the past, cleaning up the past. Blocks, beliefs, and timelines that hold you back. Clearing cellular trauma. Helping doorways to open, portals to open. Doorways to your future. assisting you to a higher timeline and a higher path, helping you to overcome your fears to a higher timeline. Bringing in clarity for you, helping you find your way on your path that you may see with greater clarity and a higher perspective. Anchor all of these codes in this healing energy. We're going to anchor, hold, receive, and ground all of these energies and codes and transmissions that you've received. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for receiving. Thank you for receiving. I believe they're finished. Thank you. So I just want to honor all of the goddesses that showed up, the angels and ascended masters. Give gratitude to them. And you can ask any of the guides that you felt come into you. And give gratitude to them. If you have any more messages, you can tune into them. You can write down and journal anything that came through. And just take note of how you feel right now. Take note of this energy that was transmitted from Source. And just know that you can come back to this and hold and anchor this energy. And that this is your true essence of your sacred feminine self. Know that you have the power to be anybody that you want to be. you guys are ready, you can make a comment of how you feel. Thank you all for being here. Nice to see everybody. It's really good. I'm so honored for you all to be here and share and receive in this beautiful energy. Anybody have any questions? Or comments? I'm so glad you guys are here. I just want you to honor yourself on this Mother's Day, and you know, whatever the case may be for you, if your mother's still with you or not, whatever your relationship is with your mother, whatever your relationship is with yourself, and just honor that self inside of you, that mother self, the inner child self too. Be a mother to yourself has always been an important message too. And we can just honor and love our mothers for doing the very best that they did in their life for us. Jody, I joined late. Do I need to rewatch? Yeah, I would, Jody, because there actually ended up being some card readings in the beginning, which I wasn't planning, so that's why it's kind of gone kind of late. But yeah, I had some cards that came up in the beginning that they guided me to do. So definitely there was some channeled messages that I've been channeling throughout this session, which has been a lot of, all channeled? No, a lot of it's been channeled, not all of it. Sophia, Mary, and who knows who else, all kinds of others. So yeah, just yeah, watch. Thank you. You're welcome, Sherry. You're very grateful. Thank you. I appreciate you so much. I appreciate you so much. So yeah, just thank you for receiving, and honor your feminine energy and you know, whatever messages that came through for you. You're welcome, Jody. You're welcome. If anybody doesn't have any questions, I think I'll hop off. Unless somebody else has any comments or something they want to share about their day, or the healing, what they felt, anything, any messages. Mother Mary card. Yeah, just lots of beautiful feminine energies, and I work with these energies, you know, in most of my healing sessions with clients too. So to help heal the divine feminine wounds, and if you haven't, check out my website, empoweredsacredfeminine.com. If you are guided to work with me in any way for healing or guidance or a single session or more, I've got lots of options, but definitely. So just feeling the need to be quiet now. So sometimes we need to do that, right? We just need to be quiet and go within our heart and listen, either to our higher self or our hearts. So tune in. They're saying to tune into your higher self and your heart, and know that the love of your higher self is always there, of Gaia is always there, of Sophia is always there. You know, anytime you just don't feel loved in your own life, or appreciated or valued, you know, either currently or in the past, just know that you are, and know that whatever experiences that you have had in this life have been largely by design, so we could heal wounds of many lifetimes, and so we could be the light in our families and our ancestor line, and that we could bring in the healing to the ancestral line. Because like I said in the beginning, as we heal, that has a domino effect on the same wounds throughout. It's not only healing our own wounds, it's healing the same type of wound in many more. So the more work we each do individually, the more people are helped for them to do the work easier. So just honor the healing. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna say goodbye, unless anybody has any other messages or something they want to share. I'm feeling Quan Yin's energy right now. Energy is still flowing. It's hard to say. My ego human self wants to allow everybody to have their free time and their Sunday, but the energy's still here, so maybe it's not time to say bye yet. Yeah, the energy's still hanging around. Quan Yin, thank you, Quan Yin. If you haven't worked with Quan Yin's energy, she's a beautiful energy to work with. It's such beautiful, soft, compassionate, deep, deep love in her energy. It's a little bit more healing somebody's needing right now. So whoever you are, this is for you. Please receive. I honor you all for showing up. Thank you. I honor the mother in you. May she love and nurture us all in the way that we feel we need to be loved and lifted and nurtured. Know that we are worthy to be lifted and loved and nurtured. Love and nurture and hug and hold your inner child too. Don't forget the inner child. When we take care of ourselves and do self-care, even something fun like baking or dancing to some fun music, painting, art, time out in nature, flowers, gardening, play. When you do that self-care, that nurturing care, know that you're also helping that inner child in you to feel nurtured and loved and healed and safe. So that self-care is really important, because there's a lot of inner child healing too. All right. I honor you all. Thank you so much. Sophia just doesn't like to stop. She always wants to keep going. Yes. Somebody's solar plexus block. Solar plexus? No, now it's not solar plexus. Solar plexus. Nope, solar plexus block. Okay. All right. Somebody's getting a solar plexus clearing. Solar plexus holds on to a lot of beliefs and programming. And, everything that we heard growing up, everything we heard from our fathers, our brothers, our bosses, church, schools, whatever it was, we've heard so much programming, right? Of what we can and cannot do, what's expected of us, what our role is as a woman, as mothers, as healers, as caregivers. Yes, we are all of those things, but we are wise. We can be much more than just the traditional mother, feminine energy. We know we're more than that. Sometimes, even though we know it, and times have changed, that programming and beliefs and the cellular trauma and memory from past lives is still sitting in our energy field, still sitting in our meridian points and chakras, especially the solar plexus. And it takes a lot of energy, work, and clearing to release those blocks. So what you know to be true, you can put into action without fear and move forward on your path fearlessly. And move forward fearlessly. So just removing blocks related to that. So, yeah. All right, Sophia. Sophia's energy is endless. That's why she tells me not to have caffeine anymore. I don't want to give up my caffeine. I like my little bit of coffee in the morning. But then her energy is so intense. All right. Yeah, clearing the beliefs that we have about ourselves is really important. Beliefs of our own mothers, of our roles, what's been told to us. It's a matter of clearing those beliefs because those beliefs create blocks. Blocks always come from past life experiences, trauma, programming, beliefs, what other people have told you, which is programming or their beliefs. So that's why eliminating as many beliefs as you can about yourself or in general helps to zero point everything to the here and now, so then you can have an authentic, free sense of self and free sense of direction based on your soul and your heart, not based on society, projections, beliefs of others. So that's just what they're saying. So yeah, clearing beliefs is a really big thing on your pathway, so you can see the pathway, because it fogs the pathway is what they're saying. It creates a lot of blocks and obstacles, distractions. It might even steer you in a different direction. You know, a belief might close a door so you don't even see an option on your pathway. So that's why it's really important to let go and come to neutral and zero point on as much as you can in life. So you see more doorways and you can choose to open those doors and see what's beyond them and go through them. And know that you're safe to go through them. Know that you're safe to go through them. Whew. All right. Thank you for hanging on so long, guys. This is longer than Friday. Not what I planned, but if that's the energy transmitting, that's the energy transmitting. I'm just going with the flow. I'm doing my best to surrender to my own human ego self-control of how I think it should be and what Sophia has in mind and my guides have in mind. And I surrender to the energy. It just is what it is. They're having me hold up this crystal. This is citrine. It's in a heart-shaped citrine, which is for the solar plexus. So you can tune into this energy. This helps to have more courage, confidence, direction. So yeah, just tune into the energy of this crystal. It's going to be quite beautiful. All the layers, lots of energy in it. But yeah, it's a heart-shaped. I love it. Yeah, it's a good crystal to work with for solar plexus. So if you have trouble with things like confidence or direction or your work, it's a bit more of a masculine energy, but sometimes we need that balance of masculine to be more productive, to be more confident. Also, releasing control. Control is a dysfunctional masculine and feminine energy. So releasing control, surrender, focus. This helps with focus. direction, focus and direction and confidence is really a balanced, strong solar plexus energy, and citrine can help you with that. So yeah, it feels really good to hold this. The energy of the earth. Crystals are great to work with to connect with the energy of the earth and Gaia too. So yeah, definitely. If you feel guided to work with crystals, it's great energy. Just to sit and hold them and feel into them and how they can help you, and just intuitively let them guide you to who I always say who, because they have their own energy, wants to work with you in any given moment. And my crystals will always speak to me and say which one to pick up. Nope, not that one. So, all right. Yeah, the citrine energy is just coming in strong. So connect to that citrine energy, get some. Somebody here needs it. Somebody needs it. So great. I have more of these crystals, but not right with me right here. I only have a couple here at my table. So, oh my goodness. Anybody else have anything they want to share? Everybody's so quiet and silent. Maybe it's just the energy that you're just feeling. The transmission. So I'm going to leave it at this. We're at 1:44 exactly, so that's awesome. I'm going to leave it at this and just leave this energy of this beautiful citrine heart, and just for your own strength. And I'm sending you all so much love and strength with this crystal, and lots of love. Happy Mother's Day to everybody. I love you. I love you. I love you. And many blessings. Much love to everybody. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.